The time is 5 o'clock on this Saturday evening, February 2nd, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, February 2nd, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. It's 5 o'clock, and we have a temperature of 31 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news is Dolphin says he is not in racist yearbook photo, but acknowledges Duckman face for another party in Virginia. High-ranking Joe who proposed early parliamentary elections. Trump said that he sought a loan during the 2016 campaign, but Deutsche Bank said no. Russia falls U.S. to suspended INF nuclear missile treaty. Is the Moscow governor of Rhode Island take on the Providence Journal? Confusion delays at Orlando Airport after TSA agent falls to his death. Lawmakers requires Brooklyn jail as inmates face days of cold and darkness. Ronnie Jackson appointed Trump's assistant chief medical advisor. Trump knocks Pelosi for border wall blowback. She's very bad for our country. Brazil dam collapse. New video shows. Mobile the dam burst. World War III. First Iran taunts with the U.S. with a new cruise missile found to respond to threats. McConnell reportedly warned Trump about mercy declaration to build border wall. Donald Trump crosses swords with Patel chief Dan Coates again. Bridgewater Farmer was one of a kind Hall of Fame guy. Vice becomes latest media little supplement industry shakeup. Bill Arbett show up on Rams in Las Vegas. Late not say Foxconn's Wisconsin factory announced it as a big to help Trump save face. A living fossil galaxy, mysterious space subjects in it, the cave rerun in human history. Northwest measles outbreak virus debate over vaccine laws. The facts about Congo's frightening Ebola epidemic. East Syracuse women suffer sound heart attack, and almost all of all U.S. adults have heart disease or high blood pressure. Peter Cello news time is 5:02 on this Saturday afternoon, and it is time now to look at the UPI wires. Protests rallying Venezuela. The general defects from Maduro. Russia survives suspending Cold War era nuclear treaty. The parents of a student killed at hazing at Penn State University settled with a school about 28 former fraternity brothers and security firm hired at the party. Supreme Court temporarily halts Louisiana abortion law, and McLaren won't face domestic violence charges. Fans of New England Patriots support hometown team in Foxborough. Franklin, a 23-year-old Ashland woman, died Friday night after the vehicle she was in rolled over in Interstate 95 and she was ejected. In Easton at the Southeastern Regional High School, the students will win even if the Patriots lose. The students can't show up late on Monday, but if they're on time, they will be rewarded. Hull, a bear, an astronaut, and a wizard rushed across the gas-covered beaches, splashed to the Bridgewater. Over 100 people, many of them constitute part of the 24th annual Drowned Hogs. Peter Chodusa, 503, time now for a sports report. Tonight, the Dalton Lizards ice hockey team will be taking on the Ashland Conquerors. Game time is 7:40 p.m. out in Foxborough Sports Center. Okay, in Wheaton basketball, a double downer at Wheaton College for both the men's and women's basketball team. The Wheaton men's basketball team fell to MIT 88-60, while the women's fell to Smith 83-39. Number 23, North Carolina State Warpath scores 24 points to loss to number 12, Virginia Tech Hokies. And the Brady family's annual Super Bowl photos are back. And Dana White from Colby Covington, no longer University of Term Champ Master, and the spot to get back. Peter News Time is 5:04 on this Saturday afternoon. It's time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check on this Saturday evening. Baby! Let's start you off on the MBTA, where it's looking good on the subway commuter rail and ferries. Okay, look at the Dowers and Byways in New England and Connecticut looking good, except the 95 and northbound side, loose after Route 8 in Bridgeport, Connecticut. 146 at the northbound side. Slow around Lincoln area in Rhode Island, but it's looking good to down. 120 at the northbound side, slow around Braintree Split, Suburb Expressway, southbound side, slow around the Braintree Split, Suburb Expressway, both ends between Boston and the Dorchester, and Mass Pike, westbound side, Little on Newton Quarter, and 128 southbound side, slow between Linfield, Oriana, Route 93 in Reddit, Route 128, both ends is back around Route 3 in Burlington. Central Western Massachusetts highways are looking good, and up in northern New England, 89 on both ends is back between Burlington and the U.S. Canadian border up in Vermont, 89 northbound side, Little Waterbury, Connecticut, and Erie 7 on southbound side, Little on Route 11 in Champlain, New York, and Alwood, Virginia, the northbound side, so in southern Quebec and towards Montreal. Peter, Joel Dustab, 505, time now for a weather report. And it turned out to be a decent day in the weather department. A little bit cold, but not as bad as previous days. And I see some 50s in the horizon. And looking at the radar satellite, Jupiter shows snow coming up to upstate New York, up in the northeastern Ontario, south of Ottawa, and down Kingston and stretch to the southern Quebec. And snowing up extreme northwest parts of New Hampshire and northwest Maine and northern and Downey's Maine. 21 in Portland, Maine, 16 in Bangor, Maine, 31 in Boston, 32 in Falmouth, 29 in Hartford, and 31 in Norton, and 30 in Bridgeport, and 31 in New York City, and 32 in Albany, and 20 above in Burlington, Vermont. Forecast goes like this. Tonight, mostly clouds about 23 degrees, southwest about 8 miles coming after midnight. Winds can gust at 23 miles an hour for Sunday. Sunday, the bunch clouds about 42 about 28 degrees. The light wind chips to the calm wind for Monday, mostly clouds about 31 about 35 degrees. Calm wind carried to southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour in the afternoon, and Tuesday, punch that's got about 57 about 26 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 9 miles an hour for Wednesday, Sunday in the cool, about 41 and northwest about 5 miles coming in the morning. Wednesday night, a chance of snow sleet after 11 p.m. Mostly clouds about 26 degrees. Calm wind chance to 30%. For Thursday, a chance of freeze rain and sleep before 10 a.m. The chance of rain and sleep between 10 a.m. and noon, and then a chance of rain afternoon. Mostly clouds about 41 degrees and light east wind chance to 50%. For night, rain likely, clouds at 34 degrees, light east wind chance to 7%. Friday, chance rain, clouds at 46 and a low 24. Light wind coming south and 5 to 9 miles of the border, chance to 50%. And for Saturday, both sides got 32 degrees, northwest about 8 to 11 miles an hour. Right now, Norton it is overcast at 31 degrees. That's going to be for Peter Joe. 5 o'clock news on this. Saturday evening, February 2nd, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good evening. Goodbye, day to the announcement at 11 o'clock for a late night report. I hope you all have a good evening.